Well, hello. Today we're going to be making very crispy calamari. In a bowl, add a half a cup of all-purpose flour and a half a cup of cornstarch. You can use rice flour if that's what you have on hand, and some turmeric for color, a little salt, and ground black pepper. Give that a good stir to make sure that all the flours mix well. And time to grab your calamari. I'm just putting on a baking tray. I'm using frozen calamari today because I'm not going to the fish market for anybody, especially not now. You want to just add the flour mixture you'd put together earlier and make sure you sprinkle it all over the calamari and mix it really well. This is going to help the calamari bind, or the egg bind to the calamari later in the next step. So make sure you take your time here, enjoy the process, and just keep moving that calamari around until it's completely coated, like that. Next, you want to crack 2 eggs. I'm using whole organic eggs. And you then just want to add a little water, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, and give it a good whisk. Stir everything to break the egg up. Good. Alright, now we're ready for our next step. We're going to grab some crumbs. So I've got panko crumbs, but you can use breadcrumbs. And to that I'm going to add some cilantro. If you have parsley, add that. If you've got oregano, you can add that as well. Try and make it your own when you're at home. That's the beauty of cooking. So add the calamari to your beaten egg and then into your panko crumbs. Make sure it's well coated on both sides. Get in there with your hands if you have to, and mix it all up and then set it aside. Now, if you don't have panko crumbs or breadcrumbs, you can use desiccated coconut as well. I'm really hoping you've got at least one of these ingredients sitting around in your house. So you can repeat the same process after you've put your calamari in the egg. Just put it in the desiccated coconut and coat it really well, and then you're ready for the next step, which is frying. Add your calamari to hot oil that should be around 185 degrees Celsius. You can test this by putting a wooden skewer into the oil, and if there's bubbles around it, then you're good to go. So I just add my calamari there and keep them moving around so that they can get nice and golden in color and crisp up. But don't overcook them. They'll get very rubbery, so try and keep them there for about a minute and a half tops. And that's all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. All you need now is a good mayo. I made a spicy mayo here, but you can make whatever your heart desires. Enjoy!